What is going on YouTube? Lieutenant Gold here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are strapped in for this event that we have here. Finally launching the UPA, the, how did I not know the name of this? The United Pokemon Alliance that me and my boy JB have been working on for a little bit of time now. But definitely gonna do some couple shout outs, kind of introduce you guys to what this is, and then go over my draft analysis. And let me tell you, I'm pretty excited. There's gonna be some real fun ones in here. First of all, shout out to Beast Graphics. He's the one that did pretty much all the graphics that we're gonna have here, as well as John Jr., who did all of the draft analysis graphics. So yeah, Beast Graphics, I believe, did the logo, which is such an amazing logo, guys. Come on, look at this. I don't know, you can't see my my cursor, but I mean it's amazing. The two Urshifu's look great. I love the way they look. I'm so excited. I'm slurring my words. That's how excited I am. But yeah, and obviously, so me and JB are running this. We also have the help of Shay, Mid, as well as Maj as helping us as admins, kind of make sure everything runs as smoothly as possible. But we're gonna be bringing back Los Angeles Aegislash, gonna be kicking butt this season with all the mons that we have. And we also have a fan server for you guys to be joining in, which we'll be having, you know, just the regular stuff, like what's it called? Plugging chats and all that stuff, but we'll also, and pick'ems as well, but like every league does, of course. But we'll also have bingo. We're gonna have a bingo, which basically, and it should be up by the time this video's up. I know this video is gonna be like a day or two late, but this is gonna be basically something to interact with you guys, make it kind of special, make it kind of worthwhile. You guys are here. It's just very interactive with you guys. Something we're really excited. Winner of the bingo is going to be getting a Nitro, I believe, for a month, which is about $5. So that's pretty exciting. If you already have Nitro, obviously we'll just send you like an Amazon gift card, $5, something like that, something equivalent. But yeah, it's just really fun, really interactive. Obviously it's free. So definitely I'll have the link down below. That'll probably be one of the first links I'll have down there. So definitely make sure you guys are coming out, hanging out, getting your rolls. Make sure your boy kicks some butt. But now, without further ado, we're gonna go over this team. So this was a 10 Pokemon plus Gmax draft, if I remember correctly. And usually we're get pretty bad slots, right? Usually, so far, it's been pretty either in the middle or very towards the end. Boys, we had second pick. Second pick, isn't that? Let me tell you, I was so happy. And I was thinking either I get a really fun Pokemon that you know, really fun Pokemon that can get thumbnails, or I can get either a really good Gmax. But you already know it's on the thumbnail. I got Galarian Zapdos. Gmax Charizard went first, which is a pretty good pick, honestly. I don't blame. I think it was Galadite. Galadite got first pick. But yeah. This Pokemon is going to be so good. I'm so excited. I mean, it has a really strong physical attack of 120, plus pretty good defenses and HP at 90 all, as well as 100 base speed. This thing is going to be going in. Plus its ability of Defiant makes it so that if we drop any other stat by the opponent, we will get an attack boost. Makes it such a monster. Plus it gets its extension move, which is Thunderous Kick, which lowers this Pokemon's defense once it hits, which it's amazing. It's so good. Really excited. Plus Fighting Bird is so spammable in some teams. Some people just have a really hard time switching into those. Choice Band is crazy. Bulk Up Agility is great. And I'm not gonna go over everything against, but I mean it's gonna be a really fun Pokemon. I'm really excited. That's one of the only few Pokemons I really like from the from the DLC after the Tapus got nerfed. At first I was thinking Tapu Koko, just because it got wait, no, Tapu Bulu. I think Bulu was the one I was thinking of because of Grassy Glide and all that stuff, but and Play Rough, but it did not get that, which is very sad. Also, shout outs to the face cam. y'all like this face really real? But anyways, being second obviously means that we had to wait until almost pretty much everybody drafts 2 Pokemon and wait for us to get the wheel back. I wanted something that pairs off really well with Zapdos, that kind of gets rid of other flying types, which Zapdos kind of has a hard time with, as well as bulky psychic types, and I just went in to pick up Weavile. Weavile kind of deals with everything Zapdos kind of lacks in. Meanwhile, Zapdos kind of deals with things Weavile doesn't really like bulky steel types, and then Weavile can take of things like bulky psychic types and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this pair is really good together. I think that they're gonna wreck. Really excited for those. But honestly, that's gonna be my first 2 tier 1s. So kind of have to be kind of crunching on our points after that, making sure we don't go a little not too top heavy. A lot of good things went undrafted. I think like both Thundurus didn't get drafted. Yeah, there's like on top of my head I can't think of anything. But I know the Pokemons I wanted, obviously, were taken before me, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, a lot of Pokemons that are really good when undrafted. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up after our second pick. We're gonna be our third pick, which is gonna be Metagross. Metagross kind of deals with fairy types. I wanted something that can get in there, get rid of, switch in on fairy types. Because both Weavile and Zapdos don't really appreciate those types that much, while also being a stealth rocker. But Metagross is really big threat. I mean, 130 attack, 130 defense, plus a decent speed tier of 70, and clear body is really good. Another Pokemon doesn't really care about drops or anything like that. Plus, I mean, Medium Mash boosts its attack. It has a lot of versatility. It can get screens, get rocks up, could be dual dance. So I'm really excited for this Pokemon. Really excited for this Pokemon to do a lot of good work. I've never used Metagross before, but it has been a Pokemon that's been on my radar for a long time now, and I really wanted to use it. So yeah, that's gonna be Metagross. Now again, of course, we have to wait until everybody picks up Tumon once again, but one Pokemon I really wanted was Vikavolt. I need a really good special attacker. It's a levitating Pokemon, so it can take ground types, plus it's an electric type, which is nice, so you need for traps, and sticky webs. Sticky webs is really important for Zapdos. Not that it necessarily need it because it's based on its speed. It isn't terrible, but it's really helpful to outspeed any potential fast threats, put things in checks that necessary, plus it forces defog. No one likes to have webs on their side, so it forces defog, which then gives it this fun boost. However, sometimes it be your own friends that snipe you. We have a group chat with some of the buddies from the Yeet Squad, and I say, hey, I'm gonna get Vikavolt. And then Shay's like, sorry man, but I'm taking it. And he took it from me, guys. He took it. My heart was broken. It was broken. I really thought we were friends. You know what? I'm happy I get to roast Shay in a couple days. But unfortunately, no Vikavolt. So we went with Slurpuff instead. It's not the greatest. I thought about getting Ribombee, but it doesn't really. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling Ribombee. So we got Slurpuff instead. Which is awesome, for webs, like I mentioned. Gives us an unburned Pokemon, which could be nice for potential sweeps. Potentially a special tiger, although its stats are pretty mediocre, kind of averaging about 75 to 85, give or take. But it's still, people still have to prep for it, and the fact that it's an unburned Pokemon, so that's why it's good. But it kind of is what it is. Other than that, kind of wish I had Vikavolt, but we'll make do with Slurpuff. It's not a bad Pokemon at all. After that, I wanted a pretty bulky fire type. What I'm gonna say is actually pretty controversial, but I was looking more into Cinderace, just because I wanted Core Change. Core Change makes it so that if opponent makes kind of hazard stack on my end, I can Core Change it and put all their hazards on their end. So it would be a form of removal type of way without me having to remove anything, which is pretty nice. So, and I felt like speed tier wise it'd be great, versatility wise it'd be great, but it got taken from me like 2 rounds before, and it was kind of unfortunate. But I decided to go with Entei instead. Entei being such a strong Pokemon. I've used Entei before in previous leagues, and I know how to use this Pokemon pretty well, I feel like. I mean, this thing is a monster. Sacred Fire with a 30% chance to burn, and I don't have to run Adamant anymore. With coming off from a stab, 115 attack is just gonna hurt. It also is pretty bulky at 115 HP and 85 defense, 75 spread off, and a really good speed of 100 as well. This thing is a threat. Plus, I mean, it has 90 attack, special attack. Sorry, with Calm Mind, it could definitely snowball and get some sweeps in there. I've run basically Suicune except with Entei, and I've swept people with it, which is pretty crazy. Plus the fact that I can wear boots now, so it doesn't take anything from Stealth Rocks or Spikes or anything like that, makes this Pokemon so crazy. Really excited to bring back Entei. It's gonna be a good Pokemon. Really excited for that. But it does make me a big weak to ground-ish kind of. Weavevol's not switching, although it does deal with those Pokemon pretty well. But Metagross and Entei, both being my fairy switch-ins, don't really take ground moves pretty well. Plus, I don't have a single Pokemon that gets removal at all so far. So I needed to fix that. Plus I wanted a dragon type, so here comes Flygon here. I wasn't really sure what I wanted at this point. I was kind of, I was thinking Zygarde at first, the 10%, the dog one, because it's a dog, of course. I was thinking about getting maybe a ghost type. I wasn't really sure, but I knew Flygon would be a good pick because it gives me more momentum, which my team sort of lacks at this point with only Zapdos with U-turn, sorry. Plus it gives me a ground type, which I know someone drafted Regieleki, and you definitely need a ground type for those. And it gives me a Levitate Pokemon, so that way I can have a pretty reliable switch into Earthquake if need be. Plus Flygon doesn't mess around. I mean, they finally give this boy DD with 100 attack, 100 speed, which is pretty nice. I mean, I'm really excited to use this Pokemon. It could be also, I've run Spec Special on the ladder a long time ago. I think in 2000, I'm talking late Gen 6, early Gen 7. I used to run Special Flygon. Not that it was really good, but it was just fun to use because it caught a lot of people off guard. But I'm so happy they finally gave it Dragon Dance, so it can be a potential, it could be a really big threat, honestly. Really excited for this Pokemon. Happy to have it on the squad. Next thing, I needed a little bit, maybe a little bit more bulk. I need something to kind of switch it into fire types other than Flygon, which isn't really the bulkiest. And at first, I drafted Jellicent, but then decided to drop it because we had we had, I think, a 24-hour grace period where we could kind of exchange Pokemon and stuff like that. So we went with Vaporeon instead. Vaporeon is a really big Wish Passer, just like Slurpuff. Better than Slurpuff, I should say. Slurpuff is very clericy, but Vaporeon really puts that on his back. Plus, it's also Draco Wish switching if that I ever need to battle this team, which I think I do. I wanted a Draco Wish switching. But yeah, Vaporeon, very bulky, very big Wish passer. Plus the fact that it actually has 100 special attack, it makes it a threat in my opinion. Potentially burning Pokemons with Scald. Baton passing is great. I'm not gonna dwell too much into the moveset other than what I already have. But this is just a very bulky Pokemon. Kind of puts the team on his back, make sure that everybody stays healthy and stuff like that. Bring the Cleric on the team, you know what I mean? Cleric on the team. But that means that I needed to get a Ghost type, because a Ghost type is really important for this team because it makes sure that my opponent doesn't go for Rapid Spins. So then they're forced to defog, which then gives Defiant Boost for Zapdos. I'm just thinking about everything going back to Galore and Zapdos and how I can mess them up with that Pokemon. So I dropped, which was at first shoot, what was it called? I believe Raichu. I drafted, so I had Jellicent Raichu, and I dropped it for Vaporeon and Rotom. Rotom gives me that speed tier between 175, that Metagross was that, I believe. It gives me another Levitate Pokemon, and a very good status. Like, it gives off a lot of status, right? It has Toxic, it has Willow, it has, what's the other one? Thunderwave, Jesus. Which I don't think any of my team had prior to that. I don't think anything else had Willow other than, I don't think Entei gets Willow. Entei does go Willow. Okay, cool. Cool. Just making sure. I do lose an Electric Immunity. That Raichu was, plus 110 speed was pretty nice. But I think this Pokemon will fit the team pretty well. It's another ground immunity, which is nice. Could be Scarf, could be Specs. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty fun Pokemon. I've never used this Pokemon before. Actually, a lot of these Pokemon I've never used, draft or even on the ladder. So this is very, very exciting. But yeah, it's going to be very fun Pokemon. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of good work with it. And we all know how annoying the Rotoms are. Even though the other ones, I believe his other forms are a bit bulkier, this one's a little bit faster. It's still going to be putting out a lot of good work. I'm really excited for that. After that, I wanted another Stealth Rocker. But I didn't really. We were kind of starting to pinch in the budget here towards the last 2 picks. Plus, I haven't drafted my Gmax yet, which I'm sure you guys already know what it is. But I needed to draft another Stealth Rocker because I didn't want Metagross to be the only Stealth Rocker on the team. And granted, the Pokemon I picked up, which was Pinsir, isn't really the greatest. It's actually, it's surprisingly good. I mean, it still has 100 defense and 125 special attack. I mean, physical attack. With things like Moxie, it can be it can put in some work sometimes. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon, so its move pool is crazy. Its move pool is crazy, which is nice. Plus, another Stealth Rocker could be another physical. You know, I was really scared of ground spam. Okay, this is another ground resist, which is something I wanted. This pick and the next one, and now that I have the Rotom, not as scared anymore. But before I didn't have Rotom, so this was something that was in the back of my mind. But yeah, I mean, this Pokemon, it pretty much is gonna. It's not gonna be coming at every game. That's something that I have to be honest with. But it could definitely be a sleeper. Things like it gets like Knockoff, Outrage, Earthquake, Close Combat. I mean, it gets almost every fighting move under the sun. Obviously, Stab X, Scizor, and all that kind of stuff. Stealth Rocks, which is something that you mentioned is pretty big. Stuff like that. So it can definitely be a bring here and there, especially with Moxie, like a Scarf set, for example, or an Agility set, or whatever. It could be pretty interesting. But yeah, we're gonna be trying out, see how this Pokemon works, kind of see basically. And then lastly, our last Pokemon before our Gmax is going to be Blossom. Blossom, I needed a grass type. I didn't have one. But the main reason why I picked Blossom over Pokemon, things like Maractus was still there. I think Lurantis was still available. Yeah, there was a bunch of low tier grass types. Was because not only this Pokemon a little bit more Spadef bulky, which is something I haven't had. More of my Pokemon are physically bulky, except for, I think Vaporeon's pretty physically bulky. Actually, yeah, more Spadef. Cool. Was because it gets Sap Zipper. Sap Zipper is such a broken move. I mean, you heal as much HP as your as a target's attack stat, and like you can wall so many Pokemon with this, especially physical attackers with this. It's crazy. I was about to win. There's been times where I was about to win, and I've been Strength Sap stalled. It's crazy. When JB used it against me our first week of IBL, Strength Sap Jellicent, I mean, it was so annoying to deal with. It's so annoying. It could be also a potential setup sweeper with Quiver Dance. Plus, it has a lot of moves like Moonblast and Leaf Storm and stuff like that. It has a lot of physical moves. I was going through this moveset. It has like Leaf Blade, Double Edge. What the hell? Play Rough. There's more. Like, and it gets SD, which is pretty nice. There's more, but I lied. That's it. Headbutt. I feel like there was more. Maybe I was just impressed by the amount. Double-edged drain punch, facade, leaf blade, play rough, bullet seed, giga impact, grassy glide. Yeah, so I mean it has a pretty good variety. Its abilities are kind of trash except for chlorophyll, which I don't see myself using, but it's fine. It's fine. I think it's gonna be an okay Pokemon. It'll come in a game or two. I'm gonna stall a mofo or two with a muggle or two with string sap, and then call it a day. But ladies and gentlemen, the pick you were waiting for, the G-Max man himself, is going to be Garbodor. I mess that up. Garbodorian. It's gonna be myself. I drafted myself, guys. Big me. But the main reason why I drafted this Pokemon, it's a grounded poison type, which is really necessary. It gets toxic spikes. Aftermath is amazing. You can potentially see people with weak armor. It has a pretty good move range, like Giga Drain, Gunk Shot, things like Psychic and Seed Bomb, Dark Pulse and Drain Punch. I think it's Earthquake, Sludge Bomb. Its move pool is crazy wide for a late gen Pokemon, which is really nice. Plus it's pretty bulky as well. I mean, 80 HP, 82 defenses. It's pretty nice. One good thing about this is that when it GMXs, the poison move boosts a special attack, so it could potentially go for Rock Polish, for example, and then go for those like those GMAX Sludge Bombs. Get the actually it doesn't get the boost. Never mind. Because it gets the... What's his move? What's his move do? Wait, for science. Garbodor. Let me see. What's his move do? G-Max Malodor. Wait a second. I duped myself. Targets all poison... Wait, what? Inflicts damage to a target and poisons all Pokemon on the field. Oh, that's still not bad, actually. That's actually pretty good. It's actually not bad. Okay, but it can boost it with this, with things like Drain Punch and stuff like that. I didn't even think about it, guys. That's fine. I probably thought about it while drafting it, and I'm just doing it now. But whatever. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, it could be brought defensively, physically. It could sweep, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited for this Pokemon. Plus, it's my face, which is nice. It's myself, Garbodorian. Gotta represent the people. Gotta represent myself. But that's gonna be the draft here. If you guys want to see everybody's pick, I'm gonna leave all the coaches in the description below. I'm also gonna be putting the draft analysis that my boy Shikwaza and JB did. They were live for like 3 hours, and it was super duper entertaining. The coaches get on there and talk about their team as well. If you just want like a quick video, I suppose. Quote unquote quick, because it's 3 hours. But if you want like an overview of kind of everything and what the coaches were thinking of and stuff like that, I'm gonna put this right over here. If you guys want like get an idea of what they were thinking really quickly and stuff like that without having to watch everyone's videos. Although I do recommend you do watch everyone's videos, because we have so many coaches. We brought a lot of people that were newer to Draft League, or that maybe did not get a chance to go into certain draft leagues that are more popular and stuff like that. Really good. A lot of good coaches. Really excited for the season. If you guys are hyped, you guys make sure to sub to us over here on this channel. It really means a lot. And we're going to be going for gold this time around. We battle SV Tornado for our first week. She has a really scary team, but I'm very excited. Alright, we will see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye.